Hello guys, welcome to week number 8 of the UBL. This week we're up against Joedor and his Seattle Seakings. As you can see, he has a pretty scary team, and we'll go over first of all what I expect him to bring. Bronze Song is his only thing that sets up stealth rocks. I was about to say sticky webs, no, that's right, Bombi. It sets up the stealth rocks. It's a bulky thing, it can hit hard, and it can just be a general nuisance. Lantern, I could see, like, his team is kind of weird because, like, I can make, like, a case for basically everything on his team, so it's kind of hard. Lantern I could see because it walls Pidgeot completely, but it also, on its surrender barrier, like, it kind of gets popped by Katana, but also, like, it's pretty damn good against Teeny, for example, and this is, like, special specs with Energy Ball, but we will still have to eat a skull, and that would not be nice. Tank growth, definitely, because it's... well, it freaking walls a Katana, let's say it like that. Psychic because it can set up and sweep and just be annoying. And then Tornadoes because, like, it's speed types with Pidgeot, and it can just, like, it can be super annoying. So, now we'll go what I'm bringing. First of all, we have Diancie. A little sassy princess here. Starfox, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and Light Screen. Basically, getting up rocks could be nice. I'll admit, it's not always in practice that it actually ended up happening. But then, like, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, hit things kind of on the switch. Light Screen in case, like, we know that this thing baits in the Bronze Song, so we could, like, potentially on the switch, like, either go into something else or set up the Light Screen or something, because he has a lot of special offensive. Like, basically, other than Zygarde, basically, like, and Kamal too, I guess, on kind of Bronze Song. But other than that, like, most of his team is specially offensive, so we have Light Screen. Then we have Heracross, because Heracross is just such a beautiful wall breaker. And it hits everything pretty hard in between Mega Hunt, Close Combat, Facade, and Knockoff. Like, it can bob anything. And he doesn't have anything that wants to switch into it. Like, I don't think there's basically anything on his team that can switch into a move. Take, like, this and 50%. So, this thing hopefully can do a lot of work, especially because this thing has Thunder Wave. So, if we get something like Tornadoes Thunder Wave, we suddenly outspeed it, we can bob it pretty effectively. Then we have Punning Shot. Also we're grass type. You saw we're grass type. Punning Shot, Ice Beam, because this is mostly here for the Zygarde, because it eats hits, especially the ground hits, and he has ground MC, so that's something we want to take. And then Defog to get rid of rocks, because I think mostly, like, depending on what he's bringing, but, like, our team kind of doesn't like rocks because we have the bug, and we have the bird, and we have the fire dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm brain farting. Heracross, Pidgeot, and Victini. Yeah. So that's why we have this thing, and it can also just, like, Punning Shot if he's, like, expecting something, like if he has to switch into something to take a hit from this thing, like against the Zygarde. Then we can Punning Shot out, and he gets his attack drop, then we get initiative, so that could also be super nice. Then we have Katana again, Choice Scarf, because, I mean, why not? Outspeed and Adamant Zygarde. Yes. Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, you know, do stabs, hit things out. Knockoff hits, like, the Necklace, and it hits the Bronze Song, and it hits the Gengar. And Excess are mostly just because of the fact that there is a tank growth, and we don't want to deal with that, so we have Excess. Then we have Pidgeot. U-turn, Hurricane, Ominous Wind, and Tailwind. Ominous Wind, mostly because Hurricane doesn't do a lot to Bronze Song, and in case we're in there, and we have to click it, then we can click it. And if we have those 10% luck, we can sweep. Could be fun. And Tailwind, like, as a last ditch effort in case he has something like a Scarf Gengar, which could make sense in his team. Then we can suddenly outspeed it, because otherwise, as you'll see, Scarf Gengar actually outspeeds our whole team. Then we have, lastly, yeah, Victini with Choice Scarf. I need to change the order of those moves. U-turn, V-Create. First time we're bringing physical Victini, baby. Glacier, because we can't be fully physically offensive, and Trick. Trick mostly, like, in case we're up against something like Reuniclus, and Reuniclus kind of annoys us. Begins to set up, Calm Mind, so as a downward storm can trick it and kind of, you know, ruin its day, and Glacier mostly just for Zygarde. So, that's the team we're bringing. I will be back when we're actually about to jump into the battle, so until then, sit tight. Okay, so we're about to jump into it. It's only like 25 hours since I recorded, like, the team, but finally, we're going into it. We'll see what he's bringing. He's bringing the Rabombi. That's kinda scary. He has a Saiga, no Stoking, that's fine. No Tangrowth. What does he have that eats his from Katana then? He has a Houndoom, no Necklace, that's fine. No Lantern. He has a Gengar. Okay, is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. I'm so good at counting, guys. Oh well, looking at this, I originally planned on leading... What's his face? Oh, I'm making Bronzong bigger. Originally planned on leading Victini, and I still think that is the truth to do. And Tornadus, you are kind of above these things that you shouldn't be above. Thanks. Okay. Because we get to scout his use Tornadus quite a few times as a lead. Biggest problem is if he leads the Ribomb. No, not the Ribombi. A Gengar and a Scarf. That would be like the biggest problem. But we'll see as we go into it here. Tornadus, you have to be lower. You're like kinda hitting my screen. Also, like the Bronzong, I would expect that it would be heatproof. Of course we don't know, but like considering my best ground type is a Pilswine and my fire type is a, you know, a little Wanda. Who's Wanda? Is there a Bombi? I could see that being something sticky webs-ish. Right, Bombi. Huh. Right, Bombi. Yeah, you are a lead, probably. Yeah, you're one of these. There's a good chance it's Sash, so basically that means that we can't really pop it. So I think my play is just to U-turn. That means we break the Sash. We can't go into Sylvalian Defog though. We have to go into something that threatens this thing, and that would be Diancie. Which I guess would also be okay. I think he's just going to get up the sticky webs, potentially. Do we have anything the Sylvali can remove them from? Yes, we do. We do. So if I can remove it against Bronzong, I can remove it against Zygarde. Yeah, he gets up the webs. Okay. This is an unfortunate situation. But I can see the Bronzong switch in, because like Bronzong, like Diancie basically calls in Bronzong. Bronzong can't do too much to Heracross. Could also go on Heracross against this thing, but I can't really because it's a freaking bug. It's a freaking bug. I think we hard switch Heracross. This thing actually gets U-turn though. So maybe I just set up the box because I wouldn't want to give him switch instead because that would just bring in Tornadus. Or Houndoom. Do you mean I guess I have Diancie 4? No, I think I have to predict that the Bronzong comes in, and even if he U-turns and he goes into one of these two, I have the answer that I get switch back in against both Houndoom and Tornadus. Of course, pretty sad to be stuck in the sticky webs. Yeah, he goes for the U-turn. Means one of those two are coming in. I could also have... I could actually have just stayed instead of my rocks and then got Heracross. Or potentially actually Sylvali in against the... And then should have just gone for a move. Greywind, that's the Houndoom, yeah. That's fine. We go Diancie and we see what he does. Sticky webs and U-turn. Yes, Houndoom. Slow you around if you want to set for something. We get to see what this thing does. We get to see what this thing does. Sunny day. Okay. I see you. I see you. Dance against the Houndoom on the sun. I mean, we are bobbing the Houndoom if he stays in. And I mean, he could, but he actually, like, Fire Blast doesn't do that much to us. At all. I could just set up the light screen, actually. That would give me some kind of free switching afterwards. Oh yes, Solar Beam. I mean, we should take it. We should take it. We do. Just barely. So yeah, Solar Beam. Sunny day. Yeah, that's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy. Not a whole lot of fun. Not a whole lot of fun. I could have bopped this thing with a little move. Because now he's at the point where Fire Move kills me, so I don't really have a good switch in, like, other than Victini, but Victini doesn't do enough to this thing. It's kind of the problem. At least I wouldn't think, even in Sun. Go Sun up. It could actually do enough. But it's not a chance that I'm willing to take, basically. It's not a chance that I'm willing to take. Does Stack Pulse take me out at this point since he's solar power and he isn't Sun? I would imagine that it does. It's between 18 and... we have 26. Yeah, unfortunately it does take us out. Oh, this sucks. I think I just have to let Dancy go down in that case. Because we're not switching into anything at this point. Anyway. We get to get him, you know, taken down a bit. Yeah, so Dancy goes down. That's a bit, it's a bit annoying, but this gives us Pidgeot. This does give us Pidgeot. Quite for free. Quite for free. Because my guess is the Pidgeot bops this thing at this point. Yeah, we do. You could go into the thingamabob. What am I trying to say? The Bronze Song. I am though considering, because Bronze Song, if you're specially defensive, which you would not assume, we don't do an awful lot to you, but we could get Sylvalian and we could defog. And we get some chip and we'd get to see his spread, kind of. Yeah, we'd get to see his spread. He is going to switch out, I already know it. But in case he predicts me to overpredict, that will be the optimal. I can't, I hope, yeah, he does it, okay. He does it. Let's see, yeah. Let's see how much it does, though. Let's see how much it does. Was it, what, 60% or something? Around that thing. Let's see about the Bronze Song. That's all 25%. And he's not leftovers. That's interesting. 25%. That means that he's actually probably... he's physically bulky. He is physically bulky. And he does not have leftovers. Okay, this is interesting. But again, it gives me the Sylvalian. And I can go for defog as he sets up the rocks. Could also go on Heracross, but these the sticky web is kind of iffy. Oh, he doubles. Ooh, he read that very well. Who's the archer? That he did not read that well, so I am fine with that. Thank God. Okay. Would he stay in? I don't know, but I'm going to go for defog anyway. Because we can tank hit for this thing. This is what Silvally is meant to counter. Absolutely meant to counter. I think he might have expected Victini or something to come in. Or to just take a hit from my mons. I'd love to know what kind of set he is, though. Bulky Yachi would be probably the worst, but it also means that it doesn't threaten us as much speed-wise. Doesn't threaten us as much speed-wise. But actually, like, if we can get Bronzong gone and get his team chipped down a bit, Katana actually has pretty okay. The only problem is the fact that Gengar, I could definitely see it being... what's it called? Scarfed. Okay, he withdraws. Into the bell. That's fine. It does mean that he gets to set up the rocks, but we also get Heracross in with a parting shot. And I'd much rather deal with having to take rock damage than I would with the sticky webs. Preferably none, but very much preferably just get Heracross in here and click knockoff on something. He could be Cobra Berry. Oh, he goes for the... yes, Reflect. Shit. That's worse. Okay. That's interesting. Bronzong. If you're physically defensive. And you have Reflect up. So that actually means we don't do that much at all. Oh wait, we have a knockoff too. Computer, thank you. You're not dealing well with this. I still think I just do go for the knockoff. Because under any circumstance we get some item gone. And it's the thing that we have that does the most. He withdraws into what? It's Anemone, who's that? You. Life up, okay. So Tornadus. Oh, not that Tornadus. The bad thing is we lost our switch into this thing. And I could definitely see either a little U-turn. You are life up, you're not life up anymore. You don't have an item, basically. Computer, you're not participating, or you're not like stupid willing in this. Psychic is still at 100%. I'm trying to keep notes. I'm trying. What do I have that pressures him in regards to what he can go into? I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back at the point. We had a little disconnect, so now we have to find out what to switch into this thing. I would be most likely to think we have a U-turn coming our way, but I'm not willing to risk it. But we have the problem that we don't really have anything that really takes flying hits. In case it does, other than Victini, how much does Victini take when it doesn't have Life Orb? Tornadus, what do you have? You don't have a Life Orb anymore. Meaning we can eat 2. So I actually think that Victini is our play no matter what. And if he goes into Gengar, that means that we know that he is scarfed. He goes for the Hurricane, okay. Well, my play at this point is actually just to click V-Create. The only thing that is in Psychic, and we still have also Valley at full health to take the hit. Or to like go into Psychic. So we just click V-Create and we pop something. Because he doesn't at this point have anything that wants to eat it. And if he goes into the Bronzong, which I don't think he would because it did take some damage, we get to know right away if he's heat-proof. So I would probably think that his best version would be the Psychic because it only takes around like 25% if it's offensive, but we'll see. Otherwise we might get to buff something. Because he can't go into Bronze Song because Bronze Song gets our spat. At the range it's at, I still think it dies to 2. So I think we are okay, good. Okay, he goes into Psychic probably. Archery, that's Psychic. Okay, that's okay. We get some chip on this thing. Could have glaciated predicting it, but it's not worth it at this point. It's worth just to get the damage as long as we have Silvally at the range that we do. Okay, that's a bulky Psychic. That is a very bulky Psychic. That's definitely not offensive. That is definitely defensive because that did like freaking 15%. Holy mo- How did that do so little? Did I do wrong with my Victini? I really hope that I didn't. Then I'm kind of going to hate myself a lot. What if I accidentally made it timid instead of jolly? Jolly good time. That would be able to explain it, actually. Interesting. Interesting. If... I think I did something wrong. Okay, we go into Silvally at any range, and I am quickly going to check if I made something wrong. In the little thing here. Did I do bad? Did I do bad? No, it is jolly. I have no idea why that did so little. Give me a second. Okay, here's... Oh, reflect. Oh, we both forgot it. I forgot to... We have to answer that. Okay. So this point... What would he go into against this thing? Houndu Maginga. Which is sort of kind of bad. If he stays in and goes for an attack, what do I go into? Would he though? I do have Ice Beam. I could go Heracross if he stays in. I think. If he gets his -1. Yeah, he withdraws. Good. That's good. Into the bell. That's nice because that gives us Heracross. That gives us the Heracross. And if Tornadus doesn't have an item... If Tornadus does not have an item... How much does Knockoff do? There's no reflect. Not quite enough from what I see. No, not quite. But basically anything else would kill it. How much do we do to a physical Bronze Song? I mean, the problem is that we kind of have to get this thing taken down. Like, we don't want this thing to be alive anymore, basically. It likes nature. Yeah, we kind of have to go for the... It's around 70. It's just above 70. Yeah, we have to go for the knockoff. And it's unfortunate. He can go... Oh, yeah, we should actually have gone because he... Oh, he stays in. Okay. That's great. He gets to live with a little bit, and he gets up the reflect. I think we just click knock off again, because I don't see the value for him in letting this thing, you know, it doesn't really do that much for him anymore. I'm not willing to take a miss. So we just click knock off. Yeah, okay, he lets this thing go down. That's good, that means no rocks at least. We don't have to deal with rocks. Where are you, Bronzong? I cannot see you on my screen. I think I'm half blind. Oh, there you are, okay. Bad thing is that gives him Tornadus again. The thing about Heracross, it's good if we can get it in for free and he has to switch something, but it basically dies to everything else. And I think mostly we need the chip. That's actually what we need to win this. We need chip. This thing is basically at 100%. And if he runs Hurricane, he can miss. He can definitely miss. Because I don't want anything else to take it. Because if this thing goes down, that gives me a free Victini. Again, and he has to switch into Zygarde again. I think we just click Facade. We'll see. He U-turns. We get a hit off on something. We get a hit off on something. Unless it's Gengar. But everything else is eating something at this point. I think he expected me to save it, to be honest. Which, I mean... Again, the problem is we get outspared because we haven't gotten any paralyzations off. Wanda, who's Wanda? Okay. Can Wanda die to this? Wanda did not die to this, but it did a lot to Wanda. Wanda does not feel that great anymore. Wanda is down all the way to 20-something%. Like 20, 22 or something. That's nice. Bronzong is dead. I have not kept up with this at all. There's actually Pokemon that I feel like I haven't clicked on. Why? That's because we haven't seen the Gengar. Fair enough. Fair point, fair point, fair point. Okay. I mean... Same thing, I guess, to just click Facade, because he can either take us out with the Moonblast or he can get up the Sticky Webs. He gets up the Sticky Webs. Okay. We still have the Zygarde that we can remove it from. We still have Zygarde we can remove Sticky Webs against. That's unfortunately also the only thing. Pidgeot is immune. Pidgeot has speed 3 of these things. No, 2. Because I assume the Gengar Scuffed. Speed type with the last. Speed type with the last. The problem is if he goes in and he kills me, which I feel like he'll have to. If he goes Gengar, we can see what he locks himself into. If he goes one of the others, I get a free switch in into Pidgeot if it's against the Houndoom Zygarde. If it's against the Tornadoes, it gets kind of iffy because of the... Yeah, because of the... Actually, if he goes Zygarde and he kills us, which he wouldn't. I actually don't think it takes us out at this point. Yeah, we need to have Survivalian against Zygarde. Relatively healthy. And we need to click... You know, the move. We need to click the move. Goes into this thing. Okay. My job is still just to click Facade. My job is just clicking Facade. Psychic. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. This thing is at 100% and it has Psychic. And Heracross went down. Down, down, down. How much does it do to Pidgeot if it's not... What's it called? If it doesn't have the move? The bad thing is it means that he'll always hit his Hurricanes. They do a lot. Which I severely dislike. Victini takes a hit. Victini does take a hit. He has shown the flying move. Victini at 100 HP. Do we still have the reflect up actually? Give me a sec. Oh yeah, okay, sorry, I can't check. Against a Tornadus. Without a life orb. Without a life orb, thank you. Does not take us out. I think we go Victini. Go Victini. The Rarbombi is dead too. We need to write that down. That little bug is dead. Which, I mean, that's a nice thing. How much does Glacier do to this thing? Unfortunately, it doesn't do a lot. It doesn't do a lot. But I don't have a switch in. That's always the thing. Like, I could use him, but if he stays and goes for a move, something has to eat a move. Last time we switched into Zygarde. I could see him do that again. And we still have the Silvally, so even if we mispredict, it just stays in the Hurricanes. Okay, so we need to hit. We got confused. We need to not hit ourselves in the face, Victini. Thank you. I could have bopped this thing so badly. Could have bopped this thing so badly. I regret everything right now. I regret everything right now. Yeah, it could have been dead. Could have been dead. I mean, it's good scouting from his side. It actually didn't do a lot. It only did like around 30. So he definitely has some bulk. It's definitely a bulky one. Interesting. Okay, so he could miss. That's not something I'm about to take a chance with. What does it do against Katana? Too much and he's not low enough. I actually have to let Victini go down. That's kind of unfortunate. But again, he can still miss. I hate having to bet on that. It kind of... it's not that fun. Oh, he U-turns. I mean, that takes me out too. The good thing is it also gives me initiative. The bad thing is it gets him up around 50% health. I can't see Victini on this shit. Oh, you did that. Okay. Okay. Up around like 50. And we'll write 60. Yeah, actually 63 is it? We'll write 65. Gengar. Okay. That makes sense. We go Pidgeot. We go Pidgeot. Pidgeot again against the Gengar. Most likely Scarfed. Most likely Scarfed. Can actually kill us. Can't. Will be within E-speed range though from Zygarde. Is that a problem? No, because we still have Silvally super healthy. But it's a problem because we still have the web sub against us. How much does E-speed do from a Zygarde? That's offensive. 30 something. So actually it's not guaranteed to take us out. And I guess Hurricane does more than Omnious Wind against the Gengar. Though the Omnious Wind could definitely be a savior if it... we have to Hurricane. Oh, I could actually have Tailwinded. That would actually... Oh, he has Thunderbolt, of course. We should still live, though. Can we at least break through and kill it? Pidgeot? Thank you. Oh. Yeah. It's tough sometimes. Okay. Oh, we got Ging out. Grey Wind. That's this thing. I have to go for Tailwind. So Katana can now speed. As he most likely sets up a sunny day. Potentially, no, he just Dark Pulses, that's fair enough. That kind of sucks because we should have been able to get a hit off on anything. Because now we actually get swept by a Houndoom. We get swept by a Houndoom. I mean, I guess we have to try and paralyze it. I don't even have anything the Sylvali can lock itself into. I'm not Sylvali, Katana. Because Master Strike, oh, that's resisted by this thing. And it's not low enough to get taken out by it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It's my last move. It's not Sacred Sword, it's Knock Off. No, what is my last move? Extissel, that's right, for the 10 growth. Yeah, we would need to have it a lot lower. I think my bet is defogging. Surviving a defog. Miss. That would have been good riddance. That would have been very good riddance. Oh, well, Katana. Can you, you know... Can he miss a Fire Blast? Can he miss a Fire Blast and a Hurricane? And can I get a crit on a Leaf Blade? Yes? Did it crit? Oh. Houndoom. I'll see if it does. If it does. No, it didn't matter. Didn't matter at all. It's fine. Oh well, that sucks. Hopefully we can bounce back next time. But yeah, that's it for this week. It's fine. Like, no, actually, like, you should go and check out his channel. That would be good sportsmanship to say. And of course we'll try to bounce back. Like, it's just kind of sore. Pidgeot should not have gone down like that. That was kind of rough. But that's what it is. But thank you guys for watching, and until next time, keep it cool. Bye!